Thank you very much, Deputy Mayor Brownis, for those opening remarks and for a critical call to action for this group over the next 2 days to really explore and take charge of what is still relatively uncharted territory. My name is Stuart Campo, and I work for the Center for Humanitarian Data, which is part of the UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs. We're very fortunate to have our home here in The Hague for the past 2 years. We're part of the Hague Humanity Hub community, and we take full advantage of all of the excellent organizations and depth of expertise that the Deputy Mayor just described existing here in The Hague. My job is relatively simple this morning. I'm here to chair and get you through the first series of excellent keynotes before we dive into what will otherwise be a very participatory summit. For those of you that were here last year in May for the inaugural summit, you know that this is but a moment in an ongoing discussion. The summit is designed to stimulate dialogue and bring you all together so that you can connect, exchange experience and knowledge, and understand the opportunities and challenges for accountability in the digital age. If last year set the bar on the common understanding of what these challenges and opportunities look like, this year has an even greater task for you all to tackle, which is really to identify tools and instruments to start to operationalize some of those opportunities and the mitigation measures for the challenges that you face. This is, of course, just the second summit in the series, but we can expect further convenings in the future. But the task for all of you, through the keynotes, the panel discussions, and the roundtables, will be to really dig in and generate concrete outputs that will be synthesized by the Institute and shared not only with this global network of practitioners, but also with the broader community that's tracking this discussion and that in many ways you all are driving. You have an opportunity, particularly with the focus areas of social media and journalism, artificial intelligence, and cybersecurity and cyber peace, to really focus and take the opportunity of 2 full days together to unpack, debate, perhaps disagree, but come to a common understanding of how to take concrete steps toward a better digital future. The structure, again, is designed to be quite participatory. So, as I said, I have the easy job. You all have the hard work to do in the days ahead. We're looking for this to be quite generative, and the organizers will consistently push for the discussions to move toward concrete outputs. Just a practical note, and I'm looking to see where Fritz is, but because we have a slightly larger group of participants than expected, Fritz is there in the back, we have the opportunity for a few additional colleagues, 3 or 4 of you, to organize impromptu roundtable discussions during some of the different themes. So if you're interested in doing that, find Fritz during the coffee break, and you'll have the chance to convene a small discussion with other participants during the course of the workshop. Whether I can work the clicker is, of course, the first test of my resilience in the digital age. But we're here with great support from a number of sponsoring organizations, of course, the Institute itself, and notably Barron's, which is part of the Wall Street Journal Group. We're very grateful for the support provided to have the opportunity to bring everyone together. I'll say a bit more about some other practical details after the keynotes, but just to note that in the next roughly hour, we'll maybe push the coffee break just a few minutes, but we'll have a series of keynote speeches and remote video speeches that are offered by a few of the participants who were unable to join us in person. Unfortunately, the minister from Ghana had to withdraw late due to a pressing matter back home in Accra, but we will dive right in with our colleague Cedric from UNESCO. The engagement of UNESCO in this event really dates back to its founding and to Cedric's predecessor, the late Indrajit Banerjee, who was foundational to designing and initiating this summit. The support of UNESCO and the knowledge societies and digital technology area of work is critical to this conversation, and we're very grateful, Cedric, to have you here on stage with us. Cedric, over to you.